You there, Commander? Looks like we might have found the lead we were looking for.
What have you got?
Well, as expected, we still haven't been able to directly follow the Inquest's path. Seems Ancora let them walk right through the magical defenses the Seers left around the inner part of the island. But apparently the Priory, of all people, captured some Inquest who returned.
Hey,
Might want to get over there and grill them.
I'm on my way now.
Welcome to the spawning pool. I spear 'em, you catch 'em, and drop the little fellows in this basket. Painless death for the fish. Something to fill our gut. But catch 'em with a careful paw, or slip right out of your grasp. Mind, don't overdo it. Take what we need and leave the rest for another. Balance and whatnot.
What's the situation?
We found some inquests traveling through here and managed to capture them. I didn't think much of it until one of them mentioned how they knew they shouldn't have come back here. It seems they were deeper in the jungle with the bulk of the inquest and decided to return for something. Of course, they've refused to say a word since. I figure you can be more persuasive than me, though.
They just kept coming. Nothing but steel and hunger. Oh gods, what am I doing here?
Oh, back again, Commander. I'm always happy to count you among our number.
Look, you're too late. Kuda sent us to recover something, but they've already taken it back.
Fine. Kuda sent us back here to find something. I don't know what. I was just the escort.
answer is out there.
This is my wrath.
This foliage is conspiring to kill us.
The scouts found another way through. Don't bother pressing me for it. I don't know the way.
All I know for sure is that Kuda needed us to retrieve something, but only her favorites knew what it was.
You were right, Ridlock. I think this is going to be the break we've been looking for.
What'd you find?
Kuda sent some inquest back to search for something. Whatever it is, they've found it and left already. But if they could get here and back without Ancora...
Then we can too.
Exactly. I'm going to investigate a camp they were at. Let the others know to be ready to move.
Or a reliquary. I just scavenged an axe faceted with the largest shard of Shadowstone I've seen yet. Absolutely pristine, intricately cut. It had the magical footprint
Buster.
of 17 Asura gates, but it was as light as a handheld scanner, even inert. I was deciphering a plaque that likely detailed its purpose when one of the junior archaeologists triggered a loaded trap. The boulder would have hit me if I hadn't been tackled out of the way. The axe, though.
Looks like they left a lot of stuff
I
behind,
reported the archaeologist
including a rough
mistake,
description of
said
the way back.
directly, who will decide on punishment.
Kuda wouldn't be pleased
Doubt I'll
about
see
that.
them again regardless.
From these tracks, it looks like this was a decent-sized group. Most of them must have escaped. Whatever they were after, it looks like it took several of them to carry it away. Well, they didn't leave much on here. But there are coordinates, at least. Let's see where they lead. Look at all this trailblazing gear. Wherever they came through must be really overgrown. If you guys can hear me, I found where we need to go. I'm sending some coordinates. Gather up what you need and meet me there when you're ready.
Looks like we're finally making some progress here.
Going to be a tough trek through the jungle, though.
That makes, what, the 6th time we've done so together?
Interesting. Are these excursions a regular hobby of yours?
Castora has dangers other places do not. But Canuck is right. This is not outside of your usual fare.
Let's get going then. We're far enough behind as it is.
Wait, I'm getting a call here. Give me a moment.
I'm sorry to have kept you waiting. There's been pressing matters I couldn't ignore. I hope you've had some time to consider everything.
I have. But it's hard to know what to make of it when I still don't know what you're going to do.
I haven't hidden anything from you, Commander. But as I said before, I can't tell you what I don't even know myself. When the rite is complete, I will decide what to do next. Perhaps I'll merely need to make Tyrion's rulers stand aside, let their people decide their future for themselves. But it also may require more complex maneuvering. Who's to say? I'm as eager to find out as you are.
The only way this is going to end well is if you step down from the inquest and come to our side. Think of what you could accomplish working alongside the Alliance and the Astral Ward.
Commander, does one partner with the disease in searching for the cure? The Alliance and the Ward are infected with the very corruption and myopia I need to fix. I tried to do this the way you always have, but it doesn't work. The problem is too large, and the stakes are too high. I know you're coming to find me. I'm glad. Once this ugly business is done, you'll see that I've been on your side all along.
This is it then. What's the plan? Just hack our way through the jungle?
Unless you've got a better idea.
And we've waited long enough for a way in, so let's not waste any more time.
Are you up for this journey, Iskarin?
It matters not. We must act now while we can. Do not worry after me.
Well then, let's get to it, shall we?
Clear the air! Armored up! Are you all right? Let's stop to rest for a moment.
Our enemies will not give us that same luxury. No, you must press on. Without me, if need be.
I'm not sure that's a real option.
Whitlock's right. We can't do this without you. If you need a moment, let us know.
Very well. But do not lose sight of the task in front of us. This is more important than I.
I'm surprised you left the pub to come trudging through the woods with us, Canuck.
You're frustratingly perceptive, you know that. Do you remember how I was when we met, Commander? Determined and idealistic, willing to do whatever was necessary. At some point, I stopped trying to save the world. I wasn't very good at it anyway, so why not leave it to someone else? I don't regret the life I lead now, make no mistake. And it could be that's where real talent lies. But maybe your new friend makes me feel a little guilty about giving up. Maybe it's time I fix that.
Glad to hear it.
Kane.
I need some space! Think you've caught up to Margaret yet?
Getting there. Ask me again when this is all done with. You know, while Vlox is our first priority, we're still going to have to deal with the rest of the inquest. If he really doesn't plan to stay as their leader, they might be even more dangerous afterward.
Agreed. There's something else that's been bothering me. Locke says he doesn't know what he's going to do after the rite. Let's say he really does intend to do the right thing. What if there isn't one?
What do you mean?
You mean to ask Tribune what he'll do if only bad options exist? Will he pick the least harm or the most potential for good?
A quandary older than Tyria itself.
Not sure I even know what we would do.
Wait, I think there's something up ahead. Let's see if we can get a better angle. Rip them up! Armored up!
Looks like we got the drop on them. Let's take them out quickly.
Rip them up! I make a pretty good team. Kill them all! Time to let loose! Soften them up! We heal as one!
Let's see if they've got anything useful on them.
This is a reminder that you have all been given your assignments and know your duties. The director is occupied with his own tasks, the details of which are not your concern. You answer to me! Your loyalty is to the inquest. Don't you dare forget it.
Definitely sounds like they're not all on the same page.
Are you all right, Iskarin?
Suddenly plotted his revenge well, it seems. He'll see me humiliated even if it costs all of Tyria.
We should make camp for the night anyway. We'll need to be rested for what's to come.
that you're all awake. I have made a decision. The weight of this place is too much. Even if I press on, I'll be of no use. And now more than ever, you must not slow down for me or anyone else. I must wait until the curse is broken, but I will do what I can to assist you from here.
Wait, do we even know what we're looking for?
The rite took place at the Spire of Exaltation. I do not remember the path. It has been millennia since I stood here.
Then we'd best start looking immediately.
Perhaps the answer to this curse is here. Your focus must remain on Vlox, but if an answer presents itself, please do let me know what you find.
Commander, it's exciting working with a legend like you. Almost as exciting as the Castoran wildlife and vegetation. No offense. It's just no one's explored these lands in centuries. Not that you aren't special, too, obviously.
No offense taken, Premhawk, but I'm looking for some kind of tower, not exotic flora and fauna. Seen any signs of one?
The Inquest have a monstrous facility northwest of here. Stuck like a barnacle on a seer structure. Saw spires there. Beyond that, it looks like they've a camp farther north. Didn't get too close. Big tower up there, kind of an eyesore. Oh, you should see the ruins to the west. Trees dragging the stone back to the earth. Tower-like structure there too. Hey, you get a chance to explore later and find anything interesting. Exotic plants, ornery beasties. Be sure to tell me.
Tower here in the west, tangled with trees. Looks like it might have been floating at some point, anchored by chains.
Trees? Unlikely. I believe it was located to the north. Grand, imposing.
Is it grand and imposing, Commander?
More like abandoned and crumbling. Not sure what Premhawk sees in it. Moving on. Inquest have built some kind of facility on top of a huge seer structure northwest of camp. Is this where the tower is?
Describe it.
Good timing,
Situated
Commander.
on an island.
Help me
Spires.
secure this inquest
Pipes
cache,
coursing with ley
and we'll
magic
take whatever
pouring
we
into a
can
central
and
chamber.
hinder their little mission.
No, I think not. The Forge, perhaps. A place of great power, but my memory fails me.
There's a large inquest presence north of the central island structure. I think I see towers on the cliffs above.
North of the Forge, yes, that is it. Almost certainly. That temple is home to the Spire of Exaltation.
Any sign of Vlox?
It's massive. Too high up. I can't see anything.
We need to get up there.
The seers who offer their essence to protect the island.
This temple, it's incredible. This has to be it.
Director Vlox is no fool. If he's found the spire, it is likely he's already inside. I would join you if I could, my friend. I would suggest you do not wait to be inside alone.
Find a safe spot as soon as you can, and let us know when you're going in. We'll be right there.
Smash them!
All right. I'm ready to explore the temple. No sign of Vlox, but I think it's safe to assume the Inquest are inside.
Take care, Wayfinder. This site is ancient, powerful, well defended. I'm sorry you must face this challenge without me.
But not alone. We didn't come all this way just to listen in on comms.
Indeed. I can't wait to see what Vlox has done with the place. We'll find you at the entrance, Commander.
Gaudy architecture, vaguely spiritual overtones. Must be the place.
He has to be here. At least we still have time to stop him.
Is that so?
Well, if he managed to ascend, we'd all be dead already.
Not sure about that.
Gridlock's right. Vlox wouldn't kill the Commander.
Very funny.
I wasn't joking.
I'll put in a good word for all of you when we catch up to him. Now, let's get into that tower. Clear the air.
I'll never get used to fighting these floating weapons.
At least there's no guilt about putting them down.
Guilt?
Hello? Is this... Are you real? I've been alone so long, and everything is so confusing. I'm afraid my sight is not what it once was. Might I ask a boon of you? No, this isn't right. I had thought. But these memories, while familiar, are not my own. I must dwell on this further. Thank you, fellow candidate. Perhaps we will see one another again.
I've attained the awesome. That feels good. Now you're mine! Set him up for the kill.
This statue looks more than ceremonial. Something to do with the defenses?
Impressive. But I'm focused on the things that are actively trying to kill me right now.
I'm sure Vlox just waltzed right by all this with Ancora in hand.
Maybe he hasn't had the time to activate anything. Let's not wait around to find out. Rip him up! Clear the air! Faster! Rip him up!
Inquest junk. Somebody's here, that's for sure. How do you want to play this, Commander?
If Lox is here, I either convince him to stop or...
Or perhaps we take a lesson from him and become a bit more proactive.
In a hurry to get back to the pub?
Just ready to change the tune to this particular dance.
I can return for a demonstration when they're fully combat ready.
No need.
No need? The firepower that forge gives us access to could secure the Inquest's place as the preeminent power in Tyria.
Possibly.
And that is of no interest to you? We have the key to the Seer defenses, yet you waste your time up here?
Weaponry is your line of work. I trust you to see to it. As I trusted Seb to see to his.
Seb is dead. And I can't help but notice that you didn't seem too bothered by that, Director.
Were you?
No, but...
The designs of the Eternal Alchemy are beyond even me, Overseer. Now...
Spies! Spies at the window!
On second thought, Kuda, I'd like that demonstration after all.
Go! Get in there!
Omega Team, keep our guests busy, will you? Overseer, we'll reconvene when I'm done.
Let's go! Yes, Director!
Gladly. Wait! They're still too volatile for combat!
Vlock, stop!
The Commander? Ally of the Seer? Where is he? I must know.
Excellent! A worthy opponent! None could deny it. Need to fight, have to move, have to kill. Kill or die. Kill or die, kill or die!
Clear the air! Oh, you sick?
It seems I must unleash my full strength!
Less power and more accuracy, fool!
Buster! We heal as one!
Director, what are you waiting for? Losing your wits?
Kill them all!
I'll show you my true power!
Time to let loose!
Nazi, stop! You're going to stop!
We heal as one! Kill them all! Set him up for the kill!
Yes! Run away!
Rip him up!
Ox! If you think I'm just another Seb, you're about to be very disappointed!
Power! I cannot control!
Restrain yourself or you'll kill us all!
Soften him up!
Enough!
Kill 'em
Omega
all!
Team, fall back! We're not sacrificing ourselves for this!
Overseer! They must pay for the crimes they committed!
The Commander has plenty to answer for, but we've more important matters than revenge. Now retreat! That's an order!
It's not over! It's not over! You'll die! You'll die!
What the...
We can thank them later.
Up! Quickly!
So close! We had him!
Vlox, can you hear me? Talk to me! Vlox! I'll crack that flaming door open!
A fusion of seer magic and inquest tech. I don't think your claws will do the job, friend.
Iskarin, you hearing all this? Any ideas?
He likely used Anchorage as a sealed way. Not wholly impenetrable, a delaying tactic at best. If I could just...
Canuck, where are you off to?
Off to write a new tune.
What?
I'll be in contact.
Commander, I wish circumstances were different. This is a moment I'd hope to share with you.
You can. All you need to do is open the door. Let's talk this out.
I've thought through every conceivable scenario. This is the only way. If you stood where I now stand, with solutions within your grasp, would I be able to change your mind?
Vox.
I'll see you on the other side, Commander.
Vox, wait! Damn.
We can stop him. There's still time.
And if we don't, what will he see? What will he do?
Iskarin?
Everything. Anything.
He hasn't performed the rite yet. We will get in there. Let's see what Canuck has cooked up.
Wayfinder, while you search for those components for Canuck, I would ask that you keep an eye out for something. A scroll. Siden's scroll, from which he recited the curse he invoked upon me. If it is in the area, it must be found.
How will that help?
I believe that with that scroll, we can devise a counter to the curse. Historian Minna can assist me if we obtain it.
I'm on it. Where do I start?
Find Jaina in the forest west of the temple. She has been gathering information and will provide details. Thank you.
Greetings, Wayfinder. Minna said Iskarin might send you to our little outpost here. How can I help?
I'm hunting down a scroll, written by Sidene.
Iskarin's curse, yes? So he thinks they can reverse it then. We found several of Sidene's journals inside the temple. They're mostly personal thoughts, but he does mention a nearby garden where he went to meditate when he was troubled.
As good a lead as any. I'll check it out. Thanks, Scholar. My head.
We heal as one. We heal as one. I feel strong. Faster. We heal as one. Soften him up. Clear the air. That feels good. We heal as one. Jaina, I have a scroll that might be what we're looking for, near an enchanted tree inside a secret room in the temple. I'm focused on gathering components for Canuck. Can you pick this up?
I'll have someone from my team head over right away.
Thank you, Wayfinder.
Good timing, Commander. Help me secure this inquest cache. Then we'll take whatever we can and hinder their little mission.
Canuck, I've got everything on your list. Think I see what you're trying to do, but...
The clock is ticking, Commander. Meet me at the forge.
On my way. This better work.
Found everything?
I think so. But what is all this for?
More than one thing I've been after has been behind a barrier, so I've built a few devices in my day to get past them. This will operate on a similar principle, but we'll need to scale the payload up, significantly. Luckily, the forge here should be just the yield enhancer we need. I've written out some instructions for you to follow while I work on the more, delicate components. This is a very precise device, so make sure you follow the steps exactly. There's also a tome there about how this forge actually works. Hopefully that helps as well. Alright, now to just carefully tamp down the powder. I hope this essence doesn't leak out early. Bring me some of that powder. It should go without saying, but try not to shake this thing too much when you're carrying it. Ah, this takes me back. Commander, I prepared the caustic solution you'll need next. Do be careful not to get any of that on you. Can't save the world if you're, dissolved. That's everything. I'll let you do the honors, Commander. The others are going to stay here and focus on the main inquest force, which should keep them off our backs. So it looks like it's just the two of us.
Hopefully we're enough. We don't have time to wait for backup.
I'd have met you at the top, but that giant statue is active again. We're going to have to proceed carefully if we're going to pull this off.
Let's hope this plan works. Doubt we'll have time for a second try.
Have I ever steered you wrong before? Time is a bit of a factor here, Commander.
You've returned. I've learned so much since we spoke last. I know that I ask a lot of you, but would you be willing to help this lost soul once more?
Set him up for the kill. Soften him up.
This place, it has become twisted by something dark. The halls quake at our approach. My friend, look out!
Kill them all! Wear them down! We heal as one!
The All-Seer. I sense a malevolent corruption at its heart, and it lashes out in pain and desperation. Prepare yourself.
That has to hurt. Rip, we heal as one! Oh, you sick. Rip them up! Faster!
The Shadow Stone. Oh, my friend. Countless centuries have I wandered these halls in distress. You have given me the gift of eternity. I will go now and join my forebears. Thank you.
You were right. The Allseer is definitely active. Doesn't seem to have noticed us, though, at least.
Probably best we ignore it for now. Doubt we can do anything to it regardless.
Set him up for the kill. Rip him up. They must have locked everything down. Now what?
I think those are the controls over there. Hopefully they still work.
Iskarn, are you there? This place is locked down now. I can't even get to the barrier. There's some kind of gate control device here, but it's missing a critical component.
We often stored the magical signature of such devices in a separate matrix, a key.
Need to avoid its defenses until I can find this key. This has to be it. Kill shot. Finally. Now let's just hope there's still time. you give us enough time to get clear of this?
That depends on how fast you run.
That did it. Now I'd better hurry.
I'll stand watch out here and hold them off as long as I can. Good luck, Commander.
Just don't get yourself killed, all right? Where am I?
Bow your head, for you walk in the footsteps of the Divine. You have been chosen for this blessed cause, to lead and guide this world as only we can. But the mantle of divinity is heavier than you can know. These trials will determine if you are strong enough to bear it. We are glorious essence housed in meager shells. But what have you done with what you've been given? To exalt one's spirit, one must first exalt one's body. Have you elevated it, that your soul might be elevated with it? The trials will answer for you. If your flesh fails you, take comfort that your spirit will be burdened by it no longer. We must base our choices always on reality. And our senses are the only method we possess to perceive it. No matter how the mind grows, that connection to the material world must stay honed as well. must have the capacity for contemplation, but also the insight to know when expediency is required. Great wisdom is of no use if the problem outruns you.
Buster! Buster!
Not enough energy. Once the mantle is taken up, it will never be lifted from your shoulders. Do you have the fortitude to carry it, no matter what befalls you? The nimble one's feet often outpace their mind. The graceless one's wisdom is too slow to act. Can you take each step only once you are certain of where to place it? Kill them all! Strength of the body is the vital partner of strength of the mind. Many are the problems that cleverness cannot solve, but vigor and might can. Above all else, remember this. Power is the only truth.
Victory or death.
There are always more facets than our eyes can perceive. We must be willing to change our perspective instead. When the path already exists, will your eyes help you find it, or lead you astray?
Kill them all!
Your body has not failed you, but that is always the lesser danger. Will your mind fare as well? Return to the center and ascend. The trials continue.
How much more of this is there? I really hope I'm not too late to stop him.
Many a scholar or sage has walked this path, only for their mind to shatter when faced with the scale of eternity. Do you have the intellect to comprehend truth, the wisdom to use it, and the willpower to survive it? The answer exists already. The trials will merely reveal it. For all your life, you've been trying to solve the puzzle, while only seeing a small fraction of it. When you finally see the full scale of eternity, Will your mind be able to decipher it? Great knowledge without great cunning is easily misled and betrayed. The divine must never be outwitted. understand all things, we must remember all things. Knowledge learned but forgotten is of no value. Will your mind be able to hold the fullness of eternity? Or will it rupture like a clay jar? Great will be the temptations faced by the Exalted, but we must never lose sight of our purpose. Divinity belongs only to those with the strength of will to sacrifice everything else. Past your trials, blessed chosen. You stand now at the glorious gate. May you reach true power on the other side.
Fox!
The mantle is as heavy as they said. And the scope of the vision is even more vast. Come, Commander. You do not need to be afraid.
Director! You've done it? Well, you don't look very different. No matter. You've accomplished your goal. Now it's time to elevate the inquest as well.
I would sooner elevate a cockroach to rule over Tyria than you and your inquest.
What? How dare you? This is my right! I am the true...
You are nothing. Your atoms are lesser for being part of you. I should change their pattern into something better. Unfortunately, I see now that the equations of reality will just make more mistakes like you. But those equations, too, can be changed.
You won't get away with this! The inquests are mine! Do you hear me?
Then take them.
So, what now?
I have been trying to cleanse the water at the mouth of the delta when the poison enters at the wellspring. I can remove the corrupt from power, but more will just take their place. The crack isn't just in them, it's in everything. There is an error in the code of creation, propagated outward from the very beginning, and I can't explain it. I couldn't have understood it myself before now. My vision was too narrow to see that the flaw is fundamental.
What does that leave? If the crack is in the foundation of reality,
then I'm going to repair it. One change, and I can be done. This is it, you see? The chance to reforge Tyria into something unbreakable. The culmination of everything we've worked for.
It sounds like you're talking about altering the very nature of existence, Vox.
Yet, if I do not, we will stay trapped in this cycle forever. Until oblivion overtakes us. I will not let us walk quietly into the dark. Not while I have the power to stop it. Don't worry, Commander. When you see it as I have, the magnitude of the problem, you'll understand. I must go ahead and prepare. But I will wait for you there. You deserve to see it. Tyria's salvation is as much your victory as mine.
Vox, wait! This isn't how you save the world.
Commander?
Wayfinder.
I'm glad to see you're in one piece. I held the gate as long as I could.
What happened up there?
The bomb worked perfectly. I was so close, but I failed.
So, Vlox has completed the rite. His power will rival the strongest of us.
At least you're still alive.
Canuck was right about Vlox. He could have easily killed me. And Kuda.
Small consolation. Well, not the Kuda parts. Or you being alive. You know what I mean.
Vlox never wanted power merely to kill. He's proven that much.
It's always been bigger than that for Vlox. For better or worse.
What does that mean? We don't have the luxury of waiting to find out if his intentions are good.
I think we could all use some air. Let's step outside and give the Wayfinder a moment. Then we can discuss the details.
He refused to ascend Kuda or anyone else. She ranted about the inquest being hers, and he ended the conversation.
So they didn't part on good terms.
You could say that, although Vlox didn't seem to care what Kuda did with the inquest anymore.
Meaning she's in charge now?
That's unfortunate.
Vlox is the primary concern. Did he give any indication of what he will do next?
He seemed to have some sort of epiphany. Said he wants to repair the code of creation.
That mean anything to you, Wizard?
Not precisely. The idea is beyond even the power of Dividium Nava.
We need a lead.
Kuda. Remember how she was keeping tabs on Seb and Vlox back when we arrived? If anybody has an idea, it's her.
Oh, wonderful. I'm sure if you just asked nicely.
I don't like it either. But she's all we have. We're not doing this alone, though. I'll set up a parlay one way or another. Gather everyone you can to provide us some security.
You sure about this, Commander?
No. I'll call when things are ready.
Agent Blit, where are our support golems? This is unacceptable!
Ah, here we go.
I will do no such thing, intruder.
Buster! Wear him down!
No more! I surrender!
Get Kuda on comms now.
Speak! It better be important.
Kuda, we both want Vlox. Let's parlay.
The commander. Interesting. Yes, meet me on the north bank of the forge.
Your forces are amassed there. How about...
Take it or leave it, Commander. Forge, north bank. Don't delay. I won't wait.
Saida, gather as many allies as you can and meet me north of the forge.
That's deep in Inquest territory.
Unfortunately, yes.
Back to work already.
Understood. We'll be there as soon as we can.
Commander, gathered everyone we could find.
There's a fair chance we can secure an escape. Much beyond that.
Kuda hasn't gone out of her way to get revenge, but she's never had an opportunity like this.
We need to know what Vlox is going to do. Make sure everyone is ready for a trap.
This isn't a trap. We're bringing it on ourselves.
We're out of options. Anyone who doesn't agree with this plan is welcome to leave. Let's go.
A bold strategy. Assaulting one of my subordinates and marching straight to me. Bold or desperate.
Overseer Kuda.
Director Kuda. But there's no need for such formalities between us at this point, is there? We're well acquainted after all. You allowed my escape from Kila. You didn't pursue when I retreated from the temple. On the other hand, there is the issue of your obsession with mass murdering my fellow Inquest, including my father.
We both know we're never going to be allies. But the bottom line is, I want to stop Vlox. And so do you.
Stop? I want him dead.
Fair enough. Tell me where he is and...
Ha! And what? What can you offer me? Don't insult me. That's all you've ever done. Yet here we stand, you begging for our help. No. Besides, let's say I do have the information you seek. What will you do with it? Nip at Vlox's heels? Hope he discusses his plans with you before he yet again ignores your pleas to stop?
You haven't fared any better.
Haven't I? You're speaking to the director of the Inquest. I haven't marched into enemy territory to beg you for scraps. You show up empty-handed on my doorstep. You've no leverage. You've nothing to offer. Or do I misread the situation? But since you came all this way, I have a proposal for you. I have Vlox's most loyal and trusted crew members here. They refuse to recognize my authority. They're traitors, punishable by death. However, I'd happily release them into your custody. I suspect they can provide your people the information you seek.
Done.
All I ask for in exchange, Commander, is you.
What?
Huh? A simple trade. I take the Commander prisoner, you save all of these traitors, and likely get the intel you need. It's a generous offer. Better than you all deserve. I will not negotiate any further. Confer with your allies. Quickly, my time is precious!
She can't be serious.
You're not really considering this offer, right?
Let me see if...
Time's up! You truly believed I'd negotiate with you? Vlox is proud to hold you strong. This is how the Inquest solves problems. Omega Team with me. Echo Team, no need to keep the corpses intact this time.
Back in fighting condition. Time to let loose! We heal as one. Kill them all! Rip them up! You lose. Mario! Are you sick? Back in fighting condition. Soften them up. We heal as one. Rip them up. Time to let loose. Kill them all. We heal as one. That didn't go according to plan.
It did. Kuda's plan. She wanted us to see that.
She's vile. I miss Vlox already.
Stay focused. Did anyone see where she went?
Teleporter, there!
Go! She's locked down their Forge research facility.
Back to the Forge, then. Of course she's disabled the teleporter.
Not far. Just across the water.
Soften them up.
Kuda doesn't have Ancora. How are they controlling these seer defenses?
I saw several consoles in the central chamber when we were last here. If I were a gambling man...
So, the controls are likely in there.
I bet Kuda's death on it.
Soften him up. Faster. We heal as one. Clear the air. Set him up for the kill. You lose. Soften him up. My leg. We heal at... Oh, you sick. Rip him up. Set him up for the kill. We heal as one. Kill them all. Clear the air. Soften him up. Kill them all. We heal as one. Faster! Come hit, rip him up! We heal as one! I chose you! Soften him up!
New targets have been identified. Shall we initiate our defense protocols?
Absolutely.
Excellent work, Canuck. Set him up for the kill. Victory or soften him up. Armored up. Soften him up.
Unfortunately, I'm fresh out.
Clear the control panel. See if it opens up.
Brute force isn't the solution to every problem, boys. Other Inquest must get in and out somehow. Look around.
That did it. Inside. You should have negotiated with us, Kuda. The only choice left is surrender.
Look at you. Blindly pursuing whichever Inquest leader is dangled in front of you. I can't help but notice that you seem to have left most of your allies behind, too. Vlox is a disgrace, but at least he isn't stupid. I can't help but question what he sees in you, though. Farewell, Commander. We will not be meeting again. Omega Team, you have your orders.
I think you'll find out how we've improved since you last faced us.
Finally, time for a true test of strength.
Set him up for the kill.
Now you die. Now you die. No more mistakes. We learned
Kill them all.
fast.
Oh, that had to hurt. We heal as one. Clear the air. Buster.
I'm too much for you. Think fast.
We keep stopping him up. Kill them all! Oh, you sick.
You're as far as last line of defense. Get out of my way.
I relish this challenge. With your defeat, none will deny my superiority.
Reinforcement. Thanks for the help. Rip them
It's
up!
slowing me down.
Heal as one!
Losing your wits.
Unleashed! Wear them down! Assistance needed! Thanks for that. We heal as one!
Much for you!
We heal as one! Armored up! Now you're fine! Set him up for the kill! Rip him
Wow,
off!
did you catch me?
Assistance needed! We...
Look upon your nightmare!
Need more endurance. Wear them down. Rip them up. Back if we heal as one. Clear the air.
That didn't hurt. You beat me.
We heal as one. Clear the air.
Why did you fight the wizard's battles? No!
Kill them all.
I was promised revenge.
All right. Where's she at?
Gone. Again. And we're lucky to be alive. She played us.
What are we waiting for? Let's chase her down!
She planned this all out. There'll be an army of inquests between us and Kuda at this point.
That's it? We're just gonna give up?
Saida's right. We're outnumbered and outmaneuvered. We need to pull everybody back.
We took a gamble. We lost. It happens. It's time to take a step back. Reassess.
Iskarin.
Wayfinder, I'm told the Inquest are preparing to decamp. Your negotiations were successful then?
No.
Unfortunate. But there is a positive development. With the Inquest on the move, we have unfettered access to the Dome. And the assault on the Seneschal succeeded. As you discovered, that should allow us to finally break Sidoney's curse. Historian Minna has pored over everything. She will meet you at the Dome of the Indelible Word to provide guidance. If all goes well, I'll be seeing you soon, Wayfinder.
I don't like losing. We should gather more reinforcements and strike at Kuda.
I'd like to, but stopping Vlox is still the priority. And Kuda's Inquest have the advantage for the time being.
At least they're withdrawing from some of these ruins. She obviously has different priorities than Vlox.
If it makes you feel better, Ridlock, I expect we'll have no choice but to settle the score with Kuda at some point.
Commander! Are you prepared to begin the ritual?
I'll be right there, Historian. If this ritual succeeds, at least we can salvage something from these setbacks.
Do we really need that wizard?
Given how things have gone while he's been cursed, it seems like we do.
The scroll you discovered was invaluable. With that as my guide, I was able to piece the rest of the rite together. Thanks to the success of your allies against the Allseer, Keela and Gwillian are freed and present. The rite is ready. Let's hope this has the desired effect. Let the burden of bitterness, the curse of Sidony, be lifted. Iskarin in joyous company, together in Castora. Servant of Tyria, he forgoes perfection. May his reputation be restored. His position freely given, his perception sharpened. This eternal grudge lifts from him. Who stands at the gate, who volunteers to watch over all. Standing above the ground, watching, ever waiting. Iskarin, the father, rejoices, back straightened by determination. The weight of the sky he will carry, this solitude ceased, finite. The seer of all stands conquered. The heavy sky shall oppress him no more. So speaks Minna. So it is written. So it will be done.
That it then? I expected something a bit more grand.
I don't know. Maybe we need to try again?
Wayfinder and friends. My power begins to return, and I have all of you to thank.
Go right ahead then, wizard.
What?
Thank us.
Thank you, Tribune, Wayfinder, Captain Canuck.
You're quite welcome, Iskarin.
This is making me uncomfortable. I think I like you better when you're surly.
Surly does not begin to scratch the surface. Sidney sought to protect Castora from me, rightfully so, perhaps. But this is a different time. A different battle.
Vlox said he was going to repair, reforge the foundation of reality. One change, he said.
One change? No. I have seen what Vlox now sees, trod the paths Vlox will surely tread. It is a road beset with perils, with temptation, with consequences beyond anything you can imagine. It always begins with one change. But that path has no end.
Commander!
Ludo?
Ah, yes. The fog shrouding Castora begins to clear. Communications are...
Commander! Is this a bad time? I've tried calling over and...
Ludo, what do you know about the Arcane Council's involvement with Vlox?
What are you getting at, Commander? Speak plainly.
Vlox had permission from the Arcane Council itself. I saw it. How did you not know about this? You didn't know, right?
What? No! What?
Now Vlox's power rivals Iskarin's, and Kuda's taken over the Inquest.
Those shifty two-faced... Tell me everything. No, wait, no time. If I can talk to you, they can talk to Vlox. Kuda? I need to gather evidence immediately before they cover their tracks. Oh, they will not get away with this.
We came up short, not for lack of trying. Like old times, eh? If only it hadn't required so many ingredients. Not easy counteracting that blend of tech and magic. But it felt good to be in the thick of it. I've grown complacent of late. It's taken this Vlox affair for me to realize that. You get it already, though, don't you? Anyone who has ever wanted to do good in the world would understand. Remember what it's like to be a normal person, trying to make things better? You're constantly faced with problems that keep coming back. Problems you feel helpless against. You either deal with the small things and end up treading water, or you try to solve the big ones and realize you can't. Every one of us has dreamed about what we would do if we could, though. How we'd solve everything. Of course, if we tried, it would never work, because we can't see all the pieces. Omnipotence doesn't guarantee omniscience. And there isn't always a single right answer. That's the thing about this kind of power, Commander. It's just as dangerous in the hands of those who want to do good. I'm going back to the pub, but not for the reasons you likely assume. Yes, I will have a drink, but while I'm doing that, I mean to have a good think about my priorities. Wealth and pleasure are fine pursuits, but I find myself yearning for more purpose.
Well, at least Isgarin is back to his old self. Kind of. So many ramifications, right? The fog and storms lifting changes everything for Castora. Communications, waypoints, trade. They aren't equipped to deal with all of it. Also, Isgarin's power returning means he can help you in ways the rest of us couldn't. And did I just see Westergaard feeding a seneschal? I hope Ludo can dig up some evidence before there's a cover-up, if there isn't already. I wonder if they even know that Vlox betrayed them and Kuda's in charge. If not, likely they will very soon. Honestly, I'd love to be there when she calls the conspirators to question. Gods, I am starting to sound like an actual politician. I'm torn. With the curse gone and travel becoming easier, part of me wants to make a quick visit back to the mainland. But we don't know what's going to happen next with Vlox. Or Kuda. And I'm sure the Hullgardeners could use some help preparing for an influx of outsiders. They're in a vulnerable position. Then there's the Captain's Council. I don't know. But I'll be ready if you need me.
I don't like unfinished business, Commander. Kuda's out there strutting around with all those inquests at her command. Nothing I can do about it. I can't even guess what Vlox will do next. If that's anybody's department, it's Isgarin's. I'm starting to wonder why I'm here. Told myself I was just getting antsy. But it has to be more than that. And I mean to find out. Can't say the old windbag isn't useful. We've done everything we can to help you. But Saida, Kanak, and me, we aren't wizards. Better personalities, though. He does seem genuinely grateful. Almost as surprising as Vlox not ascending any other inquest. Maybe they're not so different, Isgarin and Vlox. Huh. Well, I'm not going anywhere. I'll check in with Kree, but otherwise I'm not budging. If the wizard gets a beat on Vlox, if Kuda leaves an opening, whatever happens, I'm going to be a part of it. I know something's gonna happen. I can smell it.
I had my doubts, but it worked. It was a collaborative effort. After you discovered it, Isgarin assisted me in translating Sidoni's curse. Under normal circumstances, that would be a menial task for him. But the curse fought him, fang and claw. Once we had the translation, I attempted to reverse engineer a counter to the curse. I was skeptical. I am a historian, not a spellcrafter. But Isgarin believed it could be successful. He was correct. I still do not understand Sidoni's naming of Isgarin as the Father. Isgarin claims it was used as a pejorative. I kept it, relying on its positive connotations to negate the insult. This is not my realm of expertise, but it does seem so. The All-Seer, the great statue infused with the, will, for lack of a better term, The will of seers who willingly gave their lives, let's say. Its function was to control the seneschals. Perhaps you saw the chain-like magic affect them, yes? That, influenced the seneschals to protect Castora. This is my theory, anyway. I've yet to run it by Isgarin. I've noticed he is often not forthcoming with such details. Whether that's because he is secretive by nature or simply hiding his ignorance, I couldn't say. Yes. And no. I think so. The All-Seer had to be defeated, from my understanding of the curse. Whether the Seneschals being freed was a requirement or a side effect is a question we might never know the answer to. I, for one, am pleased to see them freed. They are friendly, but still quite protective of this land. I can see why, in desperation, the Seers use them as guardians in their absence.
My mind clears. Finally. No, but I expect it will not be long. Again, I offer my thanks. Since landing on Castora, I've felt increasingly out of sorts. Being forced to rely on all of you without access to all of my power, I've felt almost helpless. Mortal, I suppose. It is a disturbing feeling. Yet perhaps it has also provided me with some overdue perspective. He has proven his sincerity, as well as his dedication to his beliefs. He has witnessed the full depth and breadth of the obstacles that plague existence in Tyria and beyond. And he has the unshakable conviction that what he does is for the greater good. There are few things I truly fear. I fear what will remain of Tyria if Lox succeeds. We must glean all the information available. If we cannot track Vlox himself, we must keep a close watch on Kuda. We must know what the Inquest knows, what the Council knows. We must leave no stone unturned. And if we are still unable to predict his movements, we must react swiftly. We cannot afford to lose another chase.
Commander, you and your people been awful busy, haven't you? Hounding Inquest, breaking curses, freeing monsters?
Osborne, Keela's not a monster. I won't hear it.
You even got Westergaard here turning into a regular Wavehawk Pete the way she's taken to that crab.
I'm warning you, Mayor. Don't think I won't toss you right into the bay like I wanted to with the commander here.
For better or worse, yeah. Mostly better, I have to think. But it's gonna be a huge change for Hullgarden. Without the fog and the storms, we could have a real trade route. I'll have to talk to your Captain Saida about that. How do you like the sound of Port Hullgarden? Your people tell us this will make waypoint construction simpler too. Survival here is about to get a lot easier. Whether we can hang on to what makes Hullgarden Hullgarden, that remains to be seen.
I was itching to slay both of those beasts. I was wrong about them. I'm not too big to admit that. The Seers chose them for a reason. Noble creatures, fierce. And I think they care about this land. More than us, maybe. Now that they're free from Seer control, I think we can work together. Tend to the land. Protect it. Pete called it symbiosis, I think. Pete says a lot of things. He's, cute. That depends on whether the Inquest are leaving Castora. If they are, guess I'll be tending to Keela and Gwillian. But if the Inquest think they're staying here, well, you might not be able to get rid of me just yet.
Oh, I've been gone long enough, and I've got a feeling there's gonna be a lot more Marin that'll need doing now. Tell Saida I could use her advice about that port idea. Hear she's getting into politics, too. Plenty to discuss.
It's easy when you